day, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are, just make it good. We're here at GamingHQTV. We're bringing you the morning edition of Thursday Night Football. Thursday Night Football in the morning. That would be interesting. Be a good start to your day. We're going to be doing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the St. Louis Rams today. Should be a great matchup. You can see that we've got I think the Rams are set to win this one, but I'm playing Tampa Bay. They're a little bit lower on the scale side. This should be a great matchup. If you see our games on our schedule list on GamingHQ.TV, you'll notice we're picking almost 90%. We're playing, of course, all the great sports, starting off with the NFL. Then we go to NBA, NHL, and FIFA, covering the world with football on that side. Stay with us. We're kicking off right now for the Bucs versus the Rams. Let's get it going. Again, just to let you know, this is Throwback Thursday. We're going to be trying to catch up from some of our stuff from the week, so it might be a little off for you. But again, don't get freaked out by it. No big deal. We'll be dropping in and out with the in and out of the throwback world, starting off with some Madden football with the old graphic on there. But we want to make sure that you guys are having a great time. Holiday season's here. Let's get some days off and play some games. Send us an invite over at GamingHQ.TV. We've got, of course, our contact site, assistance at GamingHQ.TV will get you to us as well. Or assistance at GamingHQ.global, excuse me, do have our GamingHQ.global site, which is a site primarily for all the gamers as far as what you need to grow as a gamer. That's where you're going to find it. But if you want to grow in the NFL, this is where you're going to find us here.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. Two wide receivers will be looking to be #1 targets on the field in today's game. It's Brent's Rams going up against Evans's Buccaneers. So now let's go to St. Louis, Missouri, where Jim and Phil have the call.
Buccaneers, Rams on EA Sports as we welcome you to St. Louis, Missouri for today's game.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Bill Sims. Partner, good to be with you today.
Yeah, good to be with you too, Jim Nance. And I'll tell you, we got two teams that can flat get it done on the field. These are two of the most physical football teams in the NFL. They just try to out-hit their opponents. And I say it all the time. You out-hit the opponent, you usually win. So we're going to sit back and watch this.
The Buccaneers are back deep, waiting to return the kick. The Rams setting up here for the kickoff.
Here we go, watching the Bucs at the Rams. Rams kicking off. Let's do it to it. Thursday football.
And with that kick, we're underway. And he'll start his return. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31.
Shepard, not a bad run on that.
Starting at quarterback for Tampa Bay is Jameis Winston, the #1 overall selection in the 2015 draft.
Oh, let's just go over the accolades. National championship, Heisman Trophy winner, first pick of the draft. Oh, my gosh, he's got it all. That's what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers hope. We'll see if he can get it done on the field.
Again, thanks for joining us. GamingHQ.TV, NFL Morning.
Expecting pass with a dime defense. Brings it in. And a gain of 4. As you take a look at the offense, one of the best deep threats in football is Vincent Jackson.
Oh, what would it be like to throw to a receiver like Vincent Jackson? He's every bit of 6'5", and he's a big guy. He's not skinny, and he can push any defensive back around and make tough catches.
That pass play picked up only 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up. Winston's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Has Jackson. Jackson's tackled down at the 50.
Midfield now. Going to see some solid action from Winston today.
My
Nice
gosh,
throw
the
on
wide
the run.
receivers in the NFL now, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass.
Exactly, Phil. Now we're going to go ahead and see him test the defense right now. Let's bring it down to the line. Thank you. You hear us making calls. It's basically subscribers actually making a call to make they play.
And that's Sims in on the stop.
Be starting our streamcast for subscribers after the new year. Keep an eye out for that.
Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out. They'll throw it over the top.
Again, streamcast coming
That'll be
next year.
2nd and 4
Subscribers
after the
only.
running play.
That's where subscribers are able to make calls on the play, camera changes, and things of that. You sent that information on your email.
Will go ground. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Winston moving the chains and doing it efficiently. Remember, we have quarters half the time with all the action.
That's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
You got it. Show the
Rams
route.
come out in a dime
Thank you.
package. The Buccaneers snap it at the 36. Martin's taken down at the 33.
Let's see the defensive line.
Defensive lineup. He's been flying around the field since coming out of Ohio State in 2009. James Laurinaitis.
You said it right. He can fly around the field. He looks the part of a middle linebacker, and he can sure act the part too, can he? He can make the tackles. He's tough. He's smart. One of the best middle linebackers in the NFL.
Bring it out 2. In 1 and out 1. Thank you.
Winston's going to take it from the gun. Makes the reception. Brought down at the 20. What a nice drive early in this game. And now the football is inside the opponent's 30.
Anytime you march the football down the field, Jim, and you have a nice drive like this, you got to look at the offensive line. They are getting it done.
Moving the clock fast today. Remember, we're almost halfway through the first.
Look here on defense.
Down on the line. Show the route. Thank you.
Now 1st and 10. The give. Sims is met at the 16.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job on the offensive line.
Not only are you going to wear them out there, Phil, you're going to actually have them move the chains. If they keep doing this, they'll be in the end zone before we know it.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
Out 1. Thank you.
2nd down and 5. Again, the lead on him. Martin's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
I don't know about you guys.
That time by the offense, they pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
I only know as I foresee with Martin getting the 100-yard game today.
Stepping up to the line at
Winston
the 10.
now looking for the outside and bring it outside 2. Thank you. Show the route. Great. Watch for Evans on this play.
1st and goal from the 10.
Can't get to it.
Winston's unable to
Should be a
connect
pass
that time.
interference on that.
Well, when there's man-to-man coverage on the defensive side and the defense does a job like this where they are covering those receivers, there is nothing the quarterback can do except that, throw another incomplete pass.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive.
9th play. It took him about half the quarter to get to that 9th play drive, remember.
2nd and goal from the 10. Martin's going to take the handoff now. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
You bet. Probably a slot play of some kind.
What a drive
Again,
this
thanks
has
for
been.
joining us on YouTube, Twitch,
The Rams
Ustream, and
defense
GamingHQTV.
now is gonna
Appreciate
go
your viewing
nickel.
time today. Show the route, catcher. Thank you.
3rd and goal from the 7. And the flag is down.
Tiptoes it in. I don't know if that's going to count as a touchdown. Let's see. It looks like.
Defense.
Oh, yeah, they're going to take this one.
First down.
Well, I wasn't expecting a holding call for a first down, but we'll take it here on the Tampa Bay side. And again, YouTube, Twitch, Ustream, and GamingHQTV subscribers, thank you for joining in this morning for our morning edition of NFL.
The ball is just 3 yards out of the end zone.
Show the route. Bring it in 2.
Ready to
Thank
make
you.
the stop on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front. Lane's going to get it from the eye.
That is one
Rams
strong
defensive
defense on the
coordinator,
Ram side.
He's going to be happy with the results there. He was guessing run inside the red zone. That's what he's got, and they were ready for it.
Look for
and they
that
gave
Rams
up
line
very
to be
little
stopping
yardage.
everything that they can tonight with that kind of strength. They're not going to see much on the ground when it comes to the red zone. Let's see if we can sneak one around the outside, catch him off guard.
Play after play here on this drive.
Bring it out 1. Thank you.
Second and goal from the 2. Toss.
Whoa, they grab him and he pulls him down from the outside. Martin doesn't make it in. This is their second time. Donald gets the tackle.
Who's willing to fight the hardest? We'll find
Third
out
and
here in a second.
goal. Let's watch for something like a play action on this move. What do you say on that, Phil? Jim, bring it out too. One more.
Third and goal from the 1.
Whoa, snags that one on the inside. Great pass by Winston. It was a third and goal. Winston gets connection to Jackson, and they take it in for 6 points.
The lead is theirs now after that trip to the end zone. That gives them some momentum here at the start, Phil.
Yeah, and listen, halfway through the first quarter, you score that touchdown. Now you're leading in the game. Boy, that's a great place to be. And also, I know it's early, but it puts the pressure on the opposition right away.
PAT's good on that one.
Side of the uprights.
Again, you're catching us on our morning NFL edition. This is Tampa Bay at St. Louis. Tampa Bay just up on the 7-point board. They burned a lot of the first quarter down to get that 7 points. We're down to almost the 2-minute marker. Keep an eye on that clock. Looks like he's going for the corner. Let's watch the special teams on this, Phil. Ooh, doesn't get the bounce. It does get the bounce. Here they come.
And now Austin.
Wow, great kick by the Buccaneers. Kicker takes that one right to the right spot. Favor on that bounce. St. Louis are going to have to work from the deep end.
The man in charge of the Rams offense today.
Let's see what Casey Keenum can do now from the opposite side of the field. We're on with some of the coach suggestions for the moment. Again, we are using some of the play suggestions from our subscribers as well. If you're interested in that, take a look at our subscriber area on GamingHQ.global or GamingHQ.tv. Look at the drop down, bring it out too.
Gurley's going to secure the handoff. Carter's able to read that play and make the hit. Kenny Britt is a big target on the outside.
Kenny Britt's got to turn into one of the top 10 receivers in the NFL. The talent's there. He's big, fast, strong. He can catch the football, stay out of trouble, stay healthy, and get it done.
Other side, please. Thank you.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Second down and 10. They'll go ground.
Keeping him in the backfield, I think he may have lost a yard on that one. If only, maybe gets only a yard or two.
We showcase the defensive starters. Take a look at Alteron Werner, one of the smartest players in the league, a graduate in 4 years out of UCLA.
One of the reasons Lovie Smith wanted to get him down here in Tampa to play is because he knows how to play the Lovie Smith defense. They call it cover 2, where the corner plays near the line of scrimmage a lot. Alteron Werner does that very well.
Keenum stepping up to the line now. He's going for the shotgun.
The Rams
playing on the line.
The first down markers right at the 23-yard line. Keenum's back in shotgun formation.
Takes him out of the play, going up for it.
And that's a very quick 3 and out. This defense off to a terrific start.
Well, they called third down the money down because you try to keep drives going. And right now the defense has all the money because they're the ones getting it done.
This is Hecker kicking from his own end zone. Let's see how far he can get that out. He's looking about midfield on this kick. Defense almost gets in. Here's Rainey on the return. He's got a good lineup.
He wants to return this one.
Gets the block, but not enough to bring it down out of 16 yards.
Love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
Keep an eye on our listings tonight. Again, we're doing real-world matchups. We do this every week. Check our schedule. We run NFL, NBA, NHL, FIFA. NFL this week, we have, of course, the Tampa Bay Rams going right now. Stay tuned for our schedule. That'll be showing all. Check that out on GamingHQ.tv.
Buccaneers snap it at the 41. Martin's Tackled down.
Martin
after a
digging for
gain of
everything he
7.
can.
He's
Coming up to the
averaging about
2-minute
4
mark in the
yards a
first
carry.
quarter.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
After running it, it's second down. The Buccaneers come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Winston standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Finds Evans. Has 12 on this play.
Well, he's got talent. This receiver can make the catches when you throw it his way. And I think his talent, the way offenses are designed, and the rules of the NFL, it makes guys like him almost unstoppable.
Winston, great yard position. He's got the coming up to the 30-yard line.
First down at the 40. He'll throw it over the
Ooh,
middle.
that could have been a pass
Over the
interference as
middle,
well.
And incomplete that time.
I don't know if he held him for that 5-second rule. Maybe a little bit longer. Winston doesn't mind, though. He's got some points on the board. First quarter is just about to come to the end. If they can roll a second touchdown in the first quarter, that's going to make it pretty difficult for the Rams to come back with. Let's see what they can do with this one.
Second down coming up.
Thanks for joining us today again on Twitch, Ustream, YouTube,
Rams will come out
GamingHQTV
in the
subscribers.
dime.
Thank you. Call in, bring it down, show the route. Okay.
Doug Martin carries the football.
Martin is just going for it.
17. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
And that's just the first quarter, Phil. He's definitely going over 100 for the day.
Martin's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Watch out
Here
for
they
that
come to
interception.
the
We've
line
seen
at
that
the
a few
23.
times. Bring it out, too. Thank you.
First down at the 23.
Play action.
Throws the pass. Vincent Jackson has the reception.
Whoa, almost in for the end zone on that one.
Johnson's the
Great
one who
throw.
brings him to
Jackson
the
gets it
ground.
again. He got the last touchdown pass. If you saw that, if you missed it, go back to the rebroadcast.
How
Thank you for
about the
joining
way
all of
he
our
always locks in
rebroadcasts.
and
We definitely like to
concentrates
see
on
you
the catch.
taking out some of
James
our
got hands like glue. When you shake
material
his
already
hand, he can
posted.
break yours because that's how strong they are. So
plenty
not
of highlights.
surprised
If you see
to
anything
him
with a
just
real
reach
world
out and
matchup
just
next to it,
snatch
that
the
of course is
football
exactly
out of
the
air.
same as what was in the game. And I mean exactly, down to the points. And that's happened before the game. So keep in mind, we are running our matches well before the game, coming up sometimes with the exact same results. It's kind of uncanny. We're thinking we're playing Twilight football here.
Long gain,
You're here with Greer today, running it at GamingHQTV. Martin gets a run in after all the yardage on the...
touchdown.
Coach is calling it in perfect today. That's 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. Again, we were mentioning how difficult that's going to be for the Rams to come back.
Everything is going right for this team at this point. We're still in the first quarter. What must the coach on the other side be thinking?
He's thinking, hey, can we get this game over with? And can I get out of here? He can't believe it. After a full week of hard work and preparation, and to come out and play like this is absolutely uncalled for.
Guys in the booth are agreeing with me. Exactly. You hear him saying it is hard work here for the Rams coming up ahead. It can happen. No one's saying it's not going to happen. I'll tell you what's happened. We've got a great signal on the broadcast tonight. We're running it at 1280 by 720 at 60 FPS. So thank you again for joining us. You can pick off some other places, but we're glad you chose us today at GamingHQ.TV. Keep an eye on our schedule. Got a lot of work to do.
Going to start his return.
Or should I say a lot of game time to do here.
The offense will start their drive from about the 31.
Here comes Keenum again for his second attempt. First attempt was 3 and out.
Out of their previous possession.
Buccaneers
Here they are
defense
back
absolutely
on the
perfect
field.
on that
3 and
first
out, I would have to think would be very
drive
demoralizing
against
to this
the
team right
Rams.
now.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is
Back
the
on the line.
defense, because they need to sit on the
Thank you.
sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
First down at the 31. Trying to power his way right up the middle.
Well, they set the net up and they trap him in the middle. There's nowhere for him to go.
Take a break.
But you can see how Jackson's making the moves, get them into the end zone.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And GamingHQ.TV.
Snickers, you are not you when you're hungry.
I know I'm not
Snickers
me.
satisfies.
Get a Snicker when you need to.
The Rams still trying.
Even better at
as the
Halloween.
second quarter gets underway.
They're free. Again, St. Louis on the offense now. Turned and burned away on the third down.
Two tight ends on the field here. And the second quarter
They're coming in.
underway with this snap.
Ooh, has to throw it out of bounds. Keenum's not making the connections today. Defense is giving him the pressure with the blitz on that play. Again, we've seen some serious injuries in our game. Broken ribs, damaged sternum. Check back on anything of our game. You'll see anything that's happening. It's, of course, action first. Full game today. We've got he's got the open man. Now, I was just saying about injuries. There you go. Injury timeout right now, Mason. Let's see what's going on. He got a hard hit on that one. 4th and 2 now. That's your second down and out. I don't know if they're going to go for it, but Mason's injured. We're going to have to see what they say on the sidelines.
We'll head back to the field now. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible.
Thanks, Danielle. We appreciate you doing that, too. Let's see what's going on with him. We got a punt return again. This is our second punt. Hecker's coming up.
Formation.
Bounces into the end zone. Tampa Bay will take the touchback at the 20.
Take it at the 20.
Again, we've got a lineup coming up with you today. We've got Just Cause 3, Rocket League, CSGO Live. That's, of course, Counter-Strike, Global Offensive. Witcher 3, that's coming out. We've got the new DLC on that today. We've got Battlefield 3 for the military side of things. Thank you. We like to say all the time, military, thank you for your service, courage, and your bravery. We are always humbled and just honored by your service and wish you to get home safe and for the holidays. Winston now is back in it. He's got the play action right at the first down.
Mike Evans has the catch.
He's moving the chains again.
Number 2 for him.
Looks like Winston's getting the job done here. Second quarter's 9 minutes left to play till halftime.
I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
1st and 10. Martin. That's a gain of 6. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
I told you he's going over 100. What did I say? He's going to do it.
So to this point, Martin's been a huge part of it here in the first half, Phil. The way he's
got a
been
call in on a
running
quick
the
toss.
football.
Thank you.
Give the coaches a lot of credit.
Bring it out
right
too.
here. They're being very patient.
Thank you.
Staying with the running game, and the running back, boy, is he taking advantage of every opportunity.
2nd and 4. Toss play here to Martin.
Martin's breaking the tackles and dragging him across the
picking up the
first down line.
Over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
Let's watch him break away from that first tackle with a spin move.
He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Great run. Great play by Winston to Jackson. Martin, of course, is holding the line.
First down at the 48.
Oh, interception. He grabs it. We were just talking about interceptions and injuries earlier. Rams takes it, and they get it back. This could be the thing that they were looking for. Nice play by the Rams to come back up with the ball. Let's see that one again.
They're strong enough to stop the run, but how about this interception?
Barron just snags that one right out of his hands.
Nice catch.
He's turning around to go for it. Barron's already got it.
Loose egg city to this point. I don't know if anyone saw this kind of performance coming from this defense.
I think this defense was so excited and so confident in what they were going to do today, and they have a great star leading the way, and it's been terrific, terrific defense so far.
Bring it out. Bring it out to runner. One more. Thank you. Out on the field.
Gurley's in the backfield. Single back set. First down at the 47.
It's going long. He gets it. Keenum makes the connection on that one. What a play. One-on-one. Quick couldn't take it. I mean, Quick takes it in, and of course Tampa Bay can't stop him on this one. McDonald was right with him, too. Watch the one-on-one. McDonald's going up for it. Beautiful play by the Rams. Keenum has actually just needed that play to get them back in the game. Now they're deep in the red zone. Let's play on the line.
They're being
Thank you.
dominated today, but don't worry about it. Score here and just keep playing.
Trying to find an opening to the right.
Trying to break the corner like Martin did earlier for the touchdown. Can't get around there.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
Only 9 yards to go.
Bring it out one. Thank you.
Here's the
Oh, another hit in the backfield.
They break through. Tackle him behind the line.
That's moving him back now. Defense has been solid today.
They tackled the runner for a loss. Now we're going to have 3rd and long. Advantage goes to the defense.
This is 3rd down.
Bring it out to full field. Thank you.
Keenum's got it in the gun.
He has the open man, just couldn't get the connection on that one. He's got to go for the field goal at this point after throwing it away. Take anything on the board. Again, we're almost halfway through the 2nd quarter now. Stay with us for halftime for all the highlights.
The kick is good.
They put on the numbers for 3. Still in the 2nd quarter.
Got to take advantage of good field position. The offense doesn't do it that time. I know they get 3 points out of it. Nice kick, but still a letdown for the offense.
He'll have a chance to take off. Poor kick coverage on the return. And now the offense comes onto the field, having to feel like it's just been given a big boost of confidence. Jameis Winston heading back onto the field. He has been on target in this game.
On target, on rhythm, man, does he have it going? That is for sure. It's pretty to watch him play when it's going well.
Bring it in one. Thank you. Again, let's see what Winston's going to do now. He's got Martin again on the run.
First down at the 35. Martin up the middle. And that's Sims in on the stop.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And like you said earlier, he's getting about 5 yards a run. You take a look at that marker, and they are at 5 yards.
It's now 2nd down.
Bring it out 2. Thank you.
Winston's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Play clock's running down. It's over to Evans for a completion. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Winston having no problem with getting the ball down to the field. Just going to watch that interception on that throw.
Across the field. It shows some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Winston's completion percentage 70% on the day. First down at the 49. Toss to the outside.
He's going for it.
Now looking for more. Going to take it the distance. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
Let's see a lot of running today by Martin if he gets the ball. If he give it to him, he's going to be putting the numbers on just like this. 20-3. Rams have got to be upset.
He avoids the tackles and takes it all the way for the touchdown.
The Buccaneers now will tack on the extra point. The point after is good.
Winston,
The
3
Rams
plays,
are
65
getting
yards
ready
on
for
that
the
one, 1
return.
TD.
And can they return
Quick
to a
one.
competitive state in this one as the game is starting to get out of hand? The score's 21-3. The Buccaneers setting up here for the kickoff. Austin's got a chance for a return. Tackled down at the 28-yard line. And a run back of about 15.
The Rams bring their offense onto the field. The last time they had control of the football, they did not come away empty-handed.
Oh, bring it over
but
too.
did not
Thank you.
get a touchdown either.
Nice
They
call.
got that field goal, and I think that's important. That field goal gave them a little confidence. They got some points up there. That always makes you feel good on the offensive side. Now take advantage of that good feeling. Go out there and score a touchdown this time.
Let's see if they can finish off a drive. The Buccaneers lined up in the nickel. The Rams will take the snap from the 35. Burners all over that offense and brings him down.
The Buccaneers defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
The Rams come out with a split backfield. Keenum's going to take it from the gun.
Oh, now the Tampa Bay intercepts it. That's 2 interceptions on the day. Rams take one, and now Winston
They are
is going to come back up.
out of sorts offensively, and now they add to the damage with the interception, Phil.
Yeah, when you get in situations
Right
like this,
over the
go
top of
back
him.
to the really simple things.
See that again.
Don't take a
Reaches
chance.
over and takes it right from him.
Execute what you know you
I think he
can
even
do.
showed it to him
If you
before he
do
started
that,
running.
That'll give you some confidence.
Nice
and then you'll start
interception
playing a
by
lot
the
better.
The
Tampa
Rams
Bay Buccaneers.
defense
They're
comes
coming
onto
back
the
on.
field after surrendering a touchdown on the last drive.
Be a
they're
great
hoping
position
better
for Winston,
results,
that's
no
for sure.
question about that, Jim. They got to come out. They got to hustle. There was not enough hustle last time, and the number one key for all defensive teams is play hard.
Way to call him out there, partner.
Hey, that's what I do.
Gets hit. Ball makes the
Target
ground
on
makes the
the
ball
pass
come out.
underneath.
It was a hard hit on Winston. It's a little slow getting up on that one. It's pretty tough to take that hit. Second down.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
Tampa Bay now putting
Winston's alone in the
218 yards
backfield.
on for the day. 4 minutes into the second. Stay with us for the halftime. All the action
From
is
the
going to be
gun.
on.
Has his target.
I think he dives in for the first down. He does.
I know it looks easy, but it's not. But a nice throw on the slant route. Slant route means you're slanting towards the inside. Good throw and catch.
First down at the 30. Here's the handoff to Doug Martin.
Martin again turning nothing into something, producing a little bit more than he's usually doing. 6 yards now.
And it's been a big part of their game plan.
Already
Martin's
over
been a
130
consistent
yards in the
force on
first.
the ground.
Yeah, he's just a running back who never gives up. And when he runs, it's arms, elbows, everything is moving. And he is one tough running back to tackle.
Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 22-yard line.
Running a solid green signal at 1280 by 720 at 60
Winston's back in
FPS today.
shotgun formation.
Can't get the throw in.
No one was open.
Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion.
The offense needs 2 yards here on third down following the incompletion.
Yeah, we're coming up on almost a 2-minute marker. Stay on the 2 minutes. Or excuse me, stay on with us for halftime after the 2-minute warning.
Got hit on release.
The Buccaneers go with the pass that time on third and short. The defense was ready, and they stopped the pass. Now we have a fourth down situation.
He'll try this one from 39. And it's a fake. Reaches out and grabs it.
They get it on the fake field goal. Let's see that one again.
Good job by the offense that time and the backup quarterback making the throw. But I say this, on the defensive side, what are you thinking of? You got to know that's the backup quarterback holding the football.
And Brait makes the one-hander catch on that one as well. Now they're ready just to burn some of the clock up till the 2-minute warning.
Set up now at the 16.
Bring it in
The
two,
Rams
show the
with
route.
a nickel look
One
here
more.
on defense.
Thank you.
First down and 10.
Doug Martin.
James Laurinaitis brings him down.
The Buccaneers, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great
Bring it
job
out two.
by the offensive line.
One more in.
We're moving in on the 2-minute warning. One more snap first. And we've reached the 2-minute warning.
Again, nothing but action for halftime. That's 2 minutes. Again, we run our quarters at half the time with all the action. And stay with us as we have a full day of Throwback Thursday action. We're going to be having, of course, the makeup games from the week we didn't catch up on. So we're going to be going a little bit backwards, but we'll be going back to Throwback Thursday. As soon as we get caught up, we are going to be running The Witcher 3 with the new DLC, Just Cause 3, Rocket League, CSGO Live. It's Counter-Strike for you pros out there. Battlefield 3, and we'll try to get into some Battlefield 4. And another touchdown. But I think he's down for this one. I think Barton is actually hurt. No, he's up. Let's see what happens. Maybe he's shaking it off. It's a hard hit.
And more out of hand. The second half may just
right there on his leg. See his leg get caught up in that mess?
Could be. You know, you go in at halftime in a game like
right there, he
this,
bends
you
it back.
really
Oh, it's terrible.
manhandled.
Terrible
You gotta
matchup. I thought he
find
broke
a
his
way
leg
just
right
to
there.
Make a few plays to give you
Let's
hope.
see if he's
If
coming
you
back
can
in.
do
I think
that,
he's
look,
off
in
the
this
field,
league,
but we'll have to
you
look for
never
Daniel
know.
Bodini to see if
The
we get an
Buccaneers getting
injury
set for the
report.
extra point.
They are just taking it to St. Louis at this time.
And the point after is good.
Again, our score may be
The
off, but we're
Rams cannot
producing
come
what
up with
results
any
that
answers here before halftime. And
producing
now they
results
await
what we
the
can see on the
kickoff.
field
Perhaps
tonight.
they can put some
Maybe an
points on the
interception,
board
maybe, of
before
course,
the intermission.
fake field goal. You never know what you're going to get here.
48-3.
Now they just kick it back in the end zone. He's coming out of the end zone.
Cunningham's going to test the coverage here.
Gets out to
Just
about the
across
21.
20 and tackled at the 21.
And Todd Gurley runs onto the field. They've fallen behind here, and maybe it has something to do with the fact that he hasn't really been able to do anything on the ground to this point.
Oh, I think it's everything to do with why they're behind in this game so far here today, Jim. And listen, the coach has got to call some different plays. What they've been running has not worked. Time for a different look.
The Buccaneers defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 21. That's dropped by Cook, who couldn't bring it in. The Rams have had a tough time moving the football through the air, and it's been part of the reason why they trail at this point. Keenum, such a crucial part of this offense, and he's so competitive. What are you looking for the rest of the way here, Phil?
I tell you what I think, Jim. You know, I think he needs a little more protection. Give him some more time so he can find those guys and get the rhythm of passing the football down the field back. So if the offensive line picks up what they're doing, that is really going to improve the play of the quarterback.
All right, here we go. No. Check. Patriot.
Keenum standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Gets about 4 yards that time. The completion sets them up now for 3rd and 7. And now they're in the hurry up. Keenum's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And that incompletion is going to bring us to a very quick 4th down.
Nearing
Again,
the half,
Tampa
and it's
Bay
hard
has
to
been
know what this
turning
team
the
will focus
Rams
on during
away
the break. That's
all
another
afternoon.
big play by the defense, giving the team a chance to increase the lead.
Well, good
Tampa
job
Bay
by
is
the
actually the
defense.
one that's
Another nice
under on the
stop.
skill
Let's talk
set
about
level,
the
but they're
team that's getting
delivering
blown
or
out
playing
here.
over their
At
heads
halftime,
today.
They don't have enough time to go over all that's been wrong so far with their football team. Just focus on this. Play hard and hustle.
The Rams call on their punting team. looking to make a difference. And they bring him down at the 38-yard line. That return's good for about 21.
The Buccaneers know there's three parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. Want to play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
And here comes Winston again.
Up big here in the
A lot of
first
time
half.
left on the
Scores
halftime here.
28-3. Martin solo back set. First down at the 38.
Martin's going for it again.
To work. No one's going to get him now. And he's in for the touchdown.
I can't believe it. Again, two huge runs by Martin. Look for that tonight. If they catch them napping, look at him go.
Like getting a long running play for a touchdown.
And that's
When
with a
you do,
hurt
you
leg
just
from
feel
his
like you're
earlier
stealing
play.
something. It takes good blocks, but most importantly, it takes a talented running back to get it done, and this team definitely has one.
The Buccaneers lined up now for the point after. The point after try is in the books.
35-3. Winston is just throwing magic today.
Manhandled so far.
You said it, Phil.
Their special teams unit can change the momentum of this one. They need something to go their way. The score's 35-3.
Got a game that's beyond comeback. I'd say the butter's already getting cold at this point. We're not even finished with the halftime. You're going to see nothing but Winston with the halftime highlights, I'm sure of it. He's been throwing nothing but aces on the field.
And there is Levante David. Their defense has had a lot to do with them getting out to this lead, and he's been the one setting the tone, Phil.
Yeah, Jim, I love the way he plays. He's had a terrific day so far. His toughness, I think that's his greatest quality.
Again, if you're joining us on YouTube, Ustream, Twitch, and of course GamingHQ.TV, thank you for your viewing time. And again, we appreciate you as a subscriber if you signed up for subscription. If you have, you're automatically entered into the Star Wars limited edition loot crate from lootcrate.com. We've partnered with Loot Crate to deliver loot crates every month to our subscribers. Of course, the person that is subscribing and sends in the most subscribers wins the loot crate. Easy peasy. Couldn't be any easier than that. Get started on it because the contest ends at the end of the year. It ends with the year. That's so funny to say. We're almost in 2016. A lot of football left to play.
The Rams take it from the 23. Gurley's taken down at the 25. The Rams are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The Buccaneers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Rams will take the snap from the 25. It's Mason with the catch. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Phil, we talked to the coordinator yesterday. He thought he had a good game plan for this offense, but obviously at halftime it's going to be back to the drawing board.
Jim, I like the thought process they've had out here in the game so far, but the players are just not executing. They're making really simple, silly mistakes. If they stop doing that, I think they can start making some good plays and get down the field and score some.
This time Brady's held back.
26. And that will do it for the first half. That was exciting for one side and a complete embarrassment for the other. It's blowout city here as we've reached halftime. Larry coming up next to break down the mismatch.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Rams are behind right now, but the home crowd should give them a boost. The Buccaneers have come in and look good as the road team, and will just keep trying to play hard and maintain the lead going forward. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Bucks have it at the 2. Martin's got it on the run, and he'll go in from 2 yards out. Buccaneers up now by 14. About halfway through the second, Martin's going to use solid blocking to break free, and he'll take this 51 yards for the score. The Buccaneers go up by 18. Rams come out on 3rd and 4. The pass ends up being picked off. Verner's in position, and he's the one who comes away with the ball. Offense out now following the interception. Martin's looking for room to run, capping off an 8-play drive with a TD. Bucks up now by 25. Buccaneers have it late in the second. Martin's going to look for a gap. He'll take it in for the touchdown as the blowout is on. So that's it from here. We'll kick you back down to the field for the start of the second half.
Thanks, Larry.
All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios. And halftime, we're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway.
Winston with a commanding lead on this game. I don't see much anything from St. Louis if they can't bring some touchdowns to the scoring board.
And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Rams offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think
two on him. Okay, Keenum still manages to get the ball into the hands of McDougal, excuse me.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Here we go now. Green through.
First down at the 47.
Keenum goes 5 for 13 today. 1 interception, 1 TD.
Now let's go. Woo, let's
Dropping back now into the shotgun. Gurley has the good catch.
In a situation like this, third long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
The Rams need to get to the 43 to pick up a first. They're down and 10. Surveys. And it's incomplete. And the defensive intensity continues out of the half. They'll look to put this game even further out of reach.
Man, when everything is going your way on the defensive side, that's what you do. You just play with more enthusiasm. You're faster. You feel good. You have confidence in everything you're doing. And it's been great here so far today.
That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. A lot of things have to go wrong in any game for it to be this one-sided. But you look at the matchup at running back, and it's certainly just one more thing that stands out.
Yeah, when you run the football well, we all know you control the tempo of the game. And also you get into all the situations that favor your offense and your defense. That's why they're blowing the other team out.
Jackson's going to pull in the bullet pass. That's reception number 4 for him.
Tick, 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 tick. That's what we're trying to do. Make that clock keep running down. You got the offense out there. You got a big lead in the second half. Every first down you get shortens that football game.
Winston's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Pulls it in.
I can't believe that catch. Winston is just making everything go right for the offensive line today. That was great making the catch.
Well, they call this route a lot of things. They call it a go route, a 9 route, or a fly route. And all of them mean the same thing. Run as fast as you can, get behind the defense.
Coming to the line at the 50. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Winston's going to take it from the gun. Almost intercepted. Second down after the incompletion.
Again, happy holidays from everybody here at GamingHQ.TV.
Martin lines up in the backfield. Catch made. And that's a gain of 9.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Looks down the field, nobody open, so he throws the drag route coming across the field, and it's a nice catch, just short of the first down.
Now
looking at 3rd down. Martin's taking the handoff.
Charges across the line, gets the first down. They just can't stop Martin today. And if they play Martin tonight, it'll probably be the same situation. It's all going to be on the offensive coordinator's shoulders. Check an eye on the TV schedule for your local listings for the Buccaneers-Rams tonight. NFL Thursday night football, or Thursday football night here at GamingHQ.TV. Winston just surgically just cutting away this field. It's been basically a master at
the line of scrimmage with a spread formation.
Delivering the ball.
First down at the 37. He's got the catch. He's tackled at the 28. That's another reception. Give him 2.
You need balance in the NFL. That's what it's all about. Why do you want balance? To keep the defense guessing what's coming next. That play call on first down, throw, nice throw and catch, just short of the first down.
The Buccaneers take it from the 28. Looking across the middle, and Evans has got it on a pass that had some
They
heat.
just can't miss the ball today. Again, we don't blame you if you're going to turn away from this game because it's pretty much over for the Rams. They get this touchdown. Just head for your car, get your keys out, change the channel. I wouldn't blame you. But before you do, make sure you check out GamingHQ.global and GamingHQ.TV for all of our games, listings, schedules, reviews, previews, and trailers. And in the holiday spirit and season, please take a look at the donate button for the Bills Blankets offering, which is to the Los Angeles Mission. Any amount will help the people that are starving and are cold out here. LA does get cold at night. Believe me, we are in a desert climate, so winters at nighttime can be as low as 30, 40 degrees. Check your app and you'll believe me. Again, we support St. Joseph's Center, which you can also see, and LA Mission here at GamingHQ.TV, supporting our local community, as well as thank you of our new community at Twitch, Ustream, YouTube, and GamingHQ.TV. Thank you, subscribers, for signing up.
They're able to maneuver inside. Easy to get defenders to run into each other, to get open, to score.
Exactly. Winston is sharing the field here. He's just giving everybody a shot at it, and it's making it happen. Again, it's a perfect day for that offensive coordinator at 41-3. Unbelievable score. I don't believe it'll get away on this type of level tonight. But if it does, you would have seen it here first at GamingHQ.TV, and you could have told them, I saw this game hours before, and I knew that the Buccaneers were going to win because of GamingHQ.TV. Go check them out. And that guy will be your smart friend. Coming up next, a full schedule. Sports will be done for the day pretty much up until the CSGO, which will be a little bit later. We consider that a sport because, of course, CSGO is tournament style. They do have that on ESL League. Check that out as well. We offer links to ESL Pro if you're interested in getting on board with the action that is involved in professional sports and esports, I should say. Multi-million-dollar cash prizes awarded each year for the esports league. Check into that. And check into your community. See what type of things are offered in your community.
From the 33. Going for the home run, and it's incomplete. The Rams continue to try to look for answers in the passing game.
And we're continuing giving you a green signal here. It's a solid 1280 by 720, 60 FPS. Just not able to make the moves. Let's see if they're going to get him on a 3 and out again. That means he's not been able to connect all day long. If the defense shuts down Keenum like this, again, it could happen.
Throws the pass. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle. 3rd down now. The Rams line up, split backfield. Keenum's back in shotgun formation.
They both go up for it. Keenum makes it, gets the first down to Quick. Quick's fast enough to get that ball down out of the Tampa Bay's hands. We'll see that again. I think he pulled it right out of Verner's hands. He did. Verner had it, and then he just goes up and takes it. Nice play by the Rams. That's going to be on the highlights. Nice highlight for the Rams on the third quarter. Has been able to convert on some of these plays and making it look very exciting. Again, the scoreboard for the Rams, it's a sad day for St. Louis fans.
Let's see what they do on first down.
Play action again.
Huge play.
Has to throw it away.
Looking middle that time.
Defense again,
And
just
it's
keeping him
incomplete.
back as far as they can go. Again, if you have to go ahead and take off. We know that the score is going to be pretty hardcore on the Tampa Bay side.
The Buccaneers
They're just delivering
go with the
more of the
dime
harsh
formation here on
dealings.
defense.
Keenum's going up for it all the way. Tampa Bay picks it off with a one-handed grab.
And a touchback.
Let's see that action again as they both go up for it. Keenum again going for the money.
For this offensive unit through the first 3 quarters, and now they add an interception to the list.
Yeah, you make all these mistakes during a football game, you're going to lose confidence, and that's what we see right now.
One-handed grab.
No confidence. Go back to the basics. Start all over again. That's the best thing you can do.
The Buccaneers are not backing off after the halftime break. Instead, they've continued to pour it on here in the third quarter.
Well, I think we were expecting this, weren't we? We saw practice this week. They looked sharp. Coach said they had a great week of practice, and they've shown that here in the game so far today.
That's reception number 2 for him. The Buccaneers have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Winston's done everything he can to keep his team on top.
He has been so efficient here today. Very smart making decisions. And when you put those two things together, that's
Ooh,
why
Winston
you're
gets hit on the throw, a hard hit. I think the Rams have had it with him today. Hey, Epic CK on YouTube, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for jumping in on us. YouTube fans, thank you so much. It's a great community. Twitch as well. We're pretty new in that field, so thank you for, of course, signing up for GamingHQ.TV, or you're just watching. Thank you for viewing today. We're seeing a decimation of the St. Louis Rams, 42-3. I don't see that score in real world tonight, but I do see Tampa Bay taking it out of St. Louis's hands. And again, our accuracy on game calls are 90+% exactly. You can check it all at GamingHQ.TV. We keep all our scores up. Last week, I think we only missed 2 out of the whole week, and that keeps our score rating up to a high 90. We had 2 real-world matches, one in, I believe, NFL, one in NHL. We do cover real-world matchups in all the main sports, NFL, NHL, NBA, and FIFA.
2 hands on the football and has the catch.
Shepard taking down his second catch today. 4th and inches.
Near midfield. Why would you even think about going for it here? Boy, that is just taking an unneeded chance. What, do you want to get the other team back in the game by making a bad coaching decision? I don't think so. I think they'll punt.
Going for the touchback on this one. Catch him at the 20. And again, stay with us. This is Throwback Thursday. If you haven't joined us before, we run all of the throwback games. We were trying to run a throwback Madden series.
Phenomenal defense here today, and I think you would agree, Phil. That's
trying to change the uniforms.
Position to win this game.
Yeah, the defense has been incredible. So aggressive, so full of emotion, running around. Every time you see a tackle, there's like 7 guys on the defensive side around the ball carrier. So that's awesome defense. That's why they're winning this game here so far today.
First down at the 20. Gurley's got it on the
Again,
handle.
defense all over them today.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Loss of 3 on the play. Second down and 13. Smith's all over the ball carrier.
Moving them back again,
Sometimes on
3rd and
third
14.
long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
Keenum's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Austin has the catch. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Defense has been just
playing it pretty safe.
unbelievable here. Third quarter, 2 minutes left, coming up to the 2-minute warning. Again, run our quarters at full time, half the action. Or let me reverse that. Half the time, full action, running our quarters at 10 minutes. That means half the time full action for you at GamingHQ.TV. And I mean action. Today Tampa Bay has been nothing but action at 42-3. Stay with us for more of that. We're going to have, of course, our CSGO live tonight, as well as Rainbow Six Siege, Project Cars, and Battlefield 3. Just Cause 3, Rocket League, all the great games here at GamingHQ.TV. Before you buy, come check us out. Check out our games. We'll tell you what they're like, honestly.
Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back.
Of course it does,
And
Phil.
here's Doug Martin making his way onto the field. And it's been a quiet game for him by his standards, Phil. He's used to being the workhorse, but today their yards are coming through the air.
Yeah, he's used to being the star out there, but it's not the case today. You said it right, and when you got games like
They're
this,
still
you
fighting
use
for it
your
on the
running
ground.
back as a
Humphrey says
decoy,
it's my
and
ball, I got
working
it.
well.
Wow, partner. I think a lot of us need to get our eyes checked. That looked like an interception.
Man, speak for yourself. Yeah, the play was close, but if there's a tie, just like in baseball, it goes to the receiver. And that time, I think it was a tie.
Exactly.
Winston's completion percentage, 70% on the day.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job on the offensive line.
Has the first down and a whole lot more.
Steps out of bounds.
Luckily for the Rams, he steps out of bounds. That would have been another touchdown for Martin.
Martin's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Well, if the offensive line plays like they're doing today and they get Martin down the field, just slightly taps on the boundary line to put him out, but he could have easily had a touchdown on that, making it, I believe, his 3rd touchdown for the day.
The coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Pretty clever. Jackson makes another touchdown. Jackson saying, get out of here. Jenkins pushing his metal into that one. Rams are not liking the day.
Game, late 3rd, and it's getting uglier by the moment, partner.
Yep, it's turned into that. I think it turned into an ugly game quite a while ago, Jim, and it's been dominating. They're just doing it in so many ways, and the opponents, they just have no answers.
He made it.
Again, we don't see the score being like this tonight in the real world matchup, but we do foresee Tampa Bay coming in and taking it away from St. Louis. Our accuracy is pretty accurate. You can check back with us tomorrow or later tonight after we post the game scores, but it's definitely a beating here for the St. Louis Rams. Oh, again, they get the bounce.
And now Cunningham.
Then there's a flag on the play.
There is a flag out.
This is going to be maybe a holding call. Yep.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
It's an illegal block in the back, and the coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Oh, they get him for a safety. That's 2 points more. I can't believe it. Or no, they didn't get him. I could have sworn that was a safety. Defense has been all over these guys.
Run, loses yards. That's just a bad job at the offensive line.
That's a safety.
5 on the play. In a real tough spot here on 2nd down. One more snap and that'll end the quarter. 2nd and long. Gurley's going to take the handoff now.
We're heading to the 4th quarter in what has been a completely one-sided affair. I'd ask if a comeback is possible, but when it's this margin, Phil, I'm a realist.
You said it, Jim Nance.
You are a realist, Jim, and you know when you're behind, like you are a lot of times when we play golf, by the 14th or 15th hole, you know it's over. But we finish it out, and you know what? Same here in this football game. They got to go ahead and finish this game out.
Exactly. You said it, Jim.
All set to punt here.
Phil and Jim, you guys are on it today on the calling, I got to tell you. He's backing up, but he's still got great field coverage on this one.
He's going to try and return this one.
Past the 50 just by a yard or two.
And a run back of about 17.
The Buccaneers know there's three parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
When one quarterback plays well and the other doesn't, that can lead to a pretty one-sided affair like we've had here today.
Yeah, it has been one-sided, but look, there's always reasons why a quarterback plays well or doesn't. Jim, it truly is a team game on the offensive side, and the good numbers come from the offensive line that played well, and the bad numbers come from an offensive line that really struggled here today.
St. Louis has allowed 250 yards on the day.
Inside the 50.
They need to run some more plays like that, but they need to do it in the second quarter or even in the first quarter, where the Tampa Bay Buccaneers just took off. They came here to play today. Martin's been burning this play. That would be his third time doing it to get a first down this time. The other times, touchdowns.
The Buccaneers have really been able to run the ball today. That's been a huge reason why they lead. Martin's dominated on the ground.
There is nothing like dominating a football game physically. They have overwhelmed the defense, and a good job by the offensive coordinator managing this game today.
First down. Brate makes another catch.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Winston's completion percentage 70% on the day. The Rams with a nickel look here on defense. Got the completion. Davis there to make the tackle.
St. Louis unable to stop Brate.
Well, Jim,
more yardage after the catch.
When you're playing offense, that time the play action fake by the quarterback was so good that defense didn't even see that he still had the football, and he throws it down there for a nice completion. Well, Jim, what a day for this offense. You know, they're blowing the team out, and here they are once again in the red zone. Hey, listen, if I was them, I'd go ahead and try to punch.
Oh, Rams could have had that one. Fortunately, he drops it.
Player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
Second down following that incompletion. From the gun. And it's batted down.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
The Rams with two extra defensive backs in the dime. Third and goal at the 5. Mike Evans makes the play.
Take the points. That's what I'm telling you, Coach. Take the points. You didn't get it done on third and goal. Get 3 points and keep momentum on your side.
Now or never. Fourth and goal. Out of the shotgun formation. Touchdown. They're just running it up.
Another touchdown by Winston. Fourth down touchdown as well.
This is why a head coach gets paid so much money. You get in situations like this, they have to make the call on fourth and goal. He goes for it, and they get it.
Thank you for staying and watching the whole game if you do. There is still plenty of action in this game, but the score isn't telling it the same way. Tampa Bay is 55. They're the ones getting all the action. That's why.
Is good.
Winston has just been surgical. We thought he got hit on an injury earlier. We've had 2 injuries on the day. It's been a one-sided matchup all the way since the first quarter.
Ball down the field.
Not really anything the Rams can do at this point. It's 7:30 in the game. That brings us up to about 12 o'clock Pacific time.
Will test the coverage.
We're still working on our schedule. We'll be going, of course, over to Just Cause 3, Rocket League, or Witcher 3 with the new DLC. Stay with us here at Gaming HQ. all the best games
The Rams
here on Throwback Thursday.
Points on 3 consecutive drives. Their offense takes the field again now. What's caused them to go silent here, partner?
Listen, let's give all the credit to the defense. They're being very creative on the defensive side. The coach is calling the right plays, and they are just taking it to the offense right now. The more aggressive team is winning, and that's the defense.
And there's a drop.
When you see a receiver drop a pass, it does go through the quarterback's mind. Well, he's a good player, and I want to keep his confidence level up, and I want to keep him into the game. So when you get a chance, you throw him another football so he can make that catch and get right back in rhythm.
Second down.
Here we go now. Blue landing.
Keenum's got it in the gun.
Looking across the middle.
That's dropped by Cook, who couldn't bring it in.
No one is bringing in anything for
dropping that football, because receivers, you never
Keenum.
know when your chance is going to come. And then finally, you get open. They call a play where you're the primary guy.
Hey, Ivan, what's up, buddy?
And you drop it.
Well, what a beating today on this game.
The football will come your way again.
The Rams take it from the 23.
It's a throw it again out of bounds.
We're early in the fourth, and with this big lead, the defense may be called upon again on 4th down.
Yeah, I think they will be. I think the offense is going to go for it here. Why not? They've done nothing right all day long, so if they don't make it, it's not going to make it any worse. But I don't like their chances. The defense has been sound all day long.
Hecker is back now. He'll be punting.
Here comes Rainey.
Going to try his luck here.
Gets up to about the 40, 35 or 40.
That return's good for about 24.
The Buccaneers love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive
Look
punt
at those
return
yards.
A lot of things have to go wrong in any game for it to be this one-sided. But you look at the matchup at running back, and it's certainly just one more thing that stands out.
Yeah, when you run the football well, we all know you control the tempo of the game, and also you get in all the situations that favor your offense and your defense. That's why they're blowing the other team
Martin
down.
Blake in the tackle and getting away for another first down. Again, you're watching a 4th quarter matchup of our real world matchup, tonight's football match. Rams are hosting Tampa Bay. Right now you're watching Tampa Bay just decimate them in their own territory, 56-3. Keenum couldn't do anything in the whole first half of the game, and still second half the same way. It's all been Winston. Play action again. Martin finally getting stopped after over 259 yards. If that kind of yardage and this score happens tonight, don't say we didn't say so. We didn't say we told you so. Our scores are at 90%. You can check that all out at GamingHQ.TV. Everything is posted there as far as scores.
In plus territory at the 49.
Winston's going to take it from the gun. Finds his mark for a gain of about 5.
This quarterback is not going to throw it down the field unless somebody is wide open. That time, nobody's wide open, so he throws it short and gets a few yards.
Exactly, Phil. Thanks for joining us today. If you're watching on YouTube, Ustream, Twitch, of course, thank you again. Ivan, how's it going over there, buddy? Thank you. We've got a full day of action coming up.
The Buccaneers
We're mixing it up a little bit. We've got some games we have to catch up on for the real world. We've got The Witcher 3, new content, Just Cause 3, Rocket League, CSGO, that's coming up a little later as well. Battlefield 3, Project Cars, and Rainbow Six Siege. Full day of action and gaming here on Thursday Throwback. Starting it off here with Monday football, Thursday football night.
Well,
Feels like a Monday night football with this score.
Tremendous wide receivers, and we are watching one of the best. He can do everything with the football.
First down at the 37. What a catch by Luke Stucker.
If it was me, I would cover the short receivers and force this guy to throw it down the field. You're behind by a few points. You got to try and force the issue.
Winston's completion percentage 70% on the day. The Buccaneers have it at the 29. Reaches out and snatches it.
That's Shepard making the catch on that one. Beautiful catch by that pass by Winston.
Is able to deceive the defense with good play action fakes. That's what did it that time. Look at the quarterback. Nice fake. Defense reacts to the run, and now you throw it over the top for the easy completion.
Winston's completed his last 6 passes.
Only 4 minutes left of the game. Stay with us.
Out of the gun. Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
A little bit of pushing and shoving at the end of that match, and I wouldn't doubt it. St. Louis Rams must be frustrated.
But when he does catch it, he can make a big play.
Martin unable to bring that one in. Maybe he's just used to running with it all day. Who knows? Again, clock's at 4 minutes. We run half the time, all the time. Half the time, all the action here at GamingHQ.TV. You have to forgive me watching Greer this morning. And again, we've been up trying to do the morning catch-up here. I didn't do the morning coffee, so 12 o'clock I'm going to be going to get my coffee for lunch. Come right back after this matchup. We're going to have a full day of gaming going on. Again, thank you everybody at Ustream, YouTube, Twitch, and GamingHQ.TV. Thank you subscribers tuning in. If you hear me making calls and subscribers calling in, we don't have any today. They, of course, read the scoreboard and have other things to do. Because there's another touchdown for Winston. I don't see him going over 60 again, as we said, but I do see them winning the game tonight with this type of score. It's pretty much a shoo-in. Our accuracy is over 90% on our picks. You can take a look at that on our GamingHQ.TV site. We do post all the games. We run NBA, NHL, NFL, of course FIFA football for the international community.
And I don't usually say this, but the game has been decided. Have some mercy on your opponent.
Or should I say for our global gamers. Trying to fight it down to the 2-minute warning here. Not that it's going to matter for St. Louis. Again, Tampa Bay defense and offense have just been all over the Rams. Rams was a higher rated team for the day. I think the quarterback for Tampa Bay is playing well over his head. If the offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator
Austin's got it on the return.
are going to be celebrating tonight on the Tampa Bay team. Yeah, we got Ivan Jimenez over on Twitch. Thanks for tuning in, Ivan. We got Epic over on YouTube. What's up, Epic? I know, we've had better games. I'm sorry, Epic. This is just how it goes sometimes. Just got to play it out. That's how they have to do it, too. They're doing it to it. You got Greer here for the day and the night. Got some game making up to do. Blown Gasket was in earlier. He says thank you. Mick Mack, of course, here on the audio and video. Can't believe the game today.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
The Rams will take the snap from the 30. Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
Again, stay with us. If we switch out, all you have to do is hit the F5 key. We'll be switching over to, I believe,
first down marker at the 40.
some CSGO Live. Start us off.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun.
Nice grab by the Rams. Keenum gets the pass across. That's 9 for 28 out of the day. Or should I say, it should be Knight. Gets his first reception. It's unbelievable that they're doing it in the last 3 minutes of the game, but Keenum's been known for doing these catches.
Keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
The Rams come out in a bunch set.
Again, we're running a 1280 by 720 signal by 60 FPS. Keenum, again, unable to connect. Almost at the 2-minute marker for the fourth quarter. Again, don't go anywhere. We're going to have a lot of action coming up for the day, a lot of makeup. If you see us with a blank screen or, of course, a placeholder on the board, this means you just have to wait a few minutes. We're going to be hitting F5. Don't forget to refresh your browsers because All of our website action is live. People are working on that daily, trying to keep it up to date at GamingHQ.global, and of course GamingHQ.tv, trying to keep your scheduling and holiday spirit right there. Happy holidays, everybody.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Keenum standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. It's Mason with the catch.
Can't get to the first down marker. That's, again, turned away.
Good job on
Winston's
the
going to come back
defense.
and put
They're
maybe another
well
7 on the board
by
for a
the defensive
70-3
coordinator.
matchup,
They know
which is
in
just a
situations
riot
like
to
this,
watch
if
today.
it's thrown short
If
of
you're
the
a Tampa
first
Bay
down
Winston
marker,
fan, this
they're
is the
good.
game for
They
you.
come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
Hecker is back now. He'll be punting.
Again, we pick the lower team, and of course don't play even teams here on Madden. We're playing on the pro level, so we try to match it up as the pros would. Unfortunately today, it looks like St. Louis is out of luck.
And no return as this goes for a
Again, we don't
touchback.
appreciate. We appreciate everyone, of course, tuning in today.
Making his way onto the field.
I'm sure the
And their
Rams
lead
don't
looks pretty
appreciate
safe
what
at
they're
this
getting
point, and he's had a
handed
lot
to
do
today,
with
which is
getting in
3
this
points
position.
only.
Wouldn't you say so, partner?
Oh, absolutely. Look, he is a star.
Bring it
We
in
know
two.
that. We talk about
Thank
him
you.
all the time, and what I
Show
love
the route.
about him, he is just nothing but a team player.
1st down at the 20. Here's the handoff.
Can't find the opening. There's a 2-minute warning
But he's had a terrific day.
coming right
When
up.
There's an opportunity to get some yards. He's been there to take advantage of it.
There's our
2
2 minutes.
to go before this one's in the books. Welcome back. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. The Rams defense now is going to go nickel.
Stay with us. Now we're going to be going right to CSGO right after this. That is even more action, if you can believe it. Great is just dodging and diving, making the field numbers tonight. 5th reception for 300 yards. 359 passing yards for Tampa Bay.
Now here we see a tight end who has consistently
Unbelievable
found a way
gameplay
to
by
get it
Tampa
done,
Bay
Phil.
today.
I just wondered what, Jim, when you look at this guy
Again,
today,
everything is set on
what's it
pro
like
level.
to be
We are
so
picking the
good?
underdog in the
There's
matchup. We
nothing
don't
he
play
can't
even
do,
teams,
and
and
we're
you're
seeing
watching
it
us
here on the
live
field today.
on ESPN, NFL, EA Sports. GamingHTV is bringing you
First down
sports
at the 39.
all the time.
They'll run it.
They
off
finally
the
shut
cross.
down Martin on that one.
Martin takes the hit.
That brings
and it's
2nd and
brought
10.
down.
Jim, no surprise there. You got the lead. It's late in the game. You run
Running the
football,
clock down.
make that
Just
clock
trying to
keep
get down to the
ticking.
last minute.
And
Again,
you
stay
go
with
over
us.
these
We're going over to
situations
some
so many
CSGO.
times
That's
in
Counter-Strike,
practice.
Global
You
Offensive.
gotta manage the clock.
Again, we report that
Know
from
the
the
time you got
shooter's
left.
end, so you'll be able to
They've
see a
done
lot of
that
action
well,
on that one.
and
Martin
just
again
keep
burning the
running.
corner for the 1st down. Again,
And now they'll be on
we've
the
seen him
other
do that
side
2
of
times
the
before
50
for
after
2
this
touchdowns. It seems that's the weak side for the Rams.
Martin's a very smart
59
runner. He
seconds
knows
left. Let's see if St.
situations in
Louis
the
is going to
game.
call their
He saw
timeouts.
the
They've got
first
3
down
remaining.
yard markers,
We know
and what
Tampa
does he
Bay
do?
is just
He
going to
gets
let it
past
run
it
out and
and
don't
picks
go
up
anywhere
the
after
first
this
down.
match. We've got plenty of action on the day
1st and
with
10. Sims is going to secure the handoff.
Counter-Strike,
And
Global
Davis
Offensive,
is gonna make the
Rocket
tackle.
League, Just Cause
Yeah, I
3,
love
The Witcher 3
situations
new
like this. This
DLC,
is when I was
Battlefield
at my
3,
best,
Project
getting in the
Cars,
huddle
Rainbow
and telling
6.
everybody all the things.
We've got
Put
all
your
the
hands
games,
on
just
the
like
football.
Arby's has the
Don't anybody
meats.
jump off
We've got the
sides. Don't
games.
take any
Gaming
chances,
HQ.TV.
and most of all, stay in bounds.
Here we go.
2nd down and 1. He's tackled beyond the markers.
Sims
It's a
takes him
1st
down. Sims goes down, and not before getting the
Sims
1st
is a great
down.
running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the 1st down. Now your offense has 3 more
20
chances.
seconds to the game.
Line at the 35.
This is the route. Bring it out one more. Thank you.
Plenty of defensive
Play
backs
action
out
on
the
this one.
field for this one.
Sacked.
He will not get away. He's
8
taken
seconds.
down for the sack.
Last play of the game is a sack for the Rams. Let's let them have it. And remember, don't go anywhere for our post-game
Well, if I was a
matchup.
quarterback, I'd be
See
mad
some of the highlights.
after getting sacked like
And
that
right
by the
after,
defensive
CSGO.
end.
Ivan, stay with us, buddy. We've got some stuff going on. Don't go anywhere. Same thing, Epic over on YouTube. Don't go anywhere. Lots of game stuff.
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
I think I'll see you next week, maybe.
Stay tuned for us for all weekend long. We're going to have our Sunday NFL matchups. You know, we pick pretty much the same solid games that we do all year long so far. We're in our 15th week, I believe, 16th week. And, of course, we are giving you all the highlights and all the action at GamingHQ.TV. Give you the game before the game, real-world matchups. Again, anything listed on our scoreboard with the real-world matchup is exactly the same as the game was played. We do get some of those every often. Again, it's a little bit uncanny because we play it hours before the real game. But keep in mind, we're the place to go to for all your sports action, GamingHQ.TV. Remember, happy holidays, everybody.
For Phil Sims and
Be
all
good
the
to
crew,
each other.
Jim Nance
Be good to
saying
yourselves.
So long.
And say long from everybody here at GamingHQTV. Crazy post-game stats there. Again, we've got our Throwback Thursday for football. But stay tuned. Coming up next, Battlefield 3 or Counter-Strike Global Offensive. CSGO coming up next. Stay tuned. GamingHQ.TV. Thank you for watching.